Well, good morning, Rachel. How are you? Good morning, good morning. Let's see if we can get two more folks on here so we can move on. Yes, fall is here. It's here. It's here in Virginia. Yes, yes, yes. It's here. Absolutely. Here, 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 here. What they say, sweater weather. Sweater weather. Sweater weather. People must be sleeping this morning. I don't know what they're doing. Either that or Facebook. I don't know. Have no idea. Don't know, don't know, don't know. They can always come back and watch the replay. I'm not going to waste no more time. So good morning, good morning, good morning. First of all, you always know that I do the announcements first. The biggest announcement is the angel tree. It is the angel tree that we have going on, asking for donations to give back to the community so that families in need will have a joyous holiday season and not feel left out. That is our biggest event of the year that requires uh, much and many donations. It has many parts to it. So the link is on my, yes, it's on my page. It is a Amazon wish list link and it is a sign up genius link where you can go on and choose the items that you want to send for the duffel bags that we are putting together. So we're putting together 50 duffel bags. So we need a lot of merchandise. Those were a big hit last year, and many people asked if that was going to be available this year. And the bags were donated, so we are going to fill those duffel bags as best we can. In addition to giving household products, uh, and giving them a meal and activities on that day, other gifts and prizes will be given out. It's just the way that we do when we want to give back to the community. It's usually a big event. I have not put out the date for the community yet, but I will. It is on a first come. Thank you, Rachel. It is on a first come, first serve basis. I used to do a wish list, and that got kind of hard. I'm not sure how to get it out there to many different people, but we need as many people as we can to sign up for the list. You can do one item, you can do two items. You know, we got to fill 50 duffel bags, so we need 50 of everything. And just so you know, I'm going to make it happen one way or another. Failure is not in me. Quitting is not in me. Even when I get to a place that I feel like I can't, I remember what my boy said. There is nothing you can't do. And I believe that with everything in me. There is nothing I can't do. So if you would, please share these links, share them with your friends. Even if we don't get everything on the list as a foundation, we will try to, what we don't get, we will try to fulfill, but we try to get as many donations as possible. So, yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is the biggest announcement. My living room is usually full by this time of the year, and I don't even have a corner of donations, not even a corner. We do have people that have sent things. But if you would go on my page, look for the Amazon wish list. You can go on Amazon. It's the Shawn Moss Wellness and Growth Foundation Angel Tree wish list that's on Amazon. And also the Sign Up Genius links are on my page. If you have trouble with finding them, please let me know. We need as many donations as possible. We do have some, but we need a lot more. So I'm going to say good morning to everybody. Then I'm going to give you all this encouraging word. And then I'm going to let y'all go on with y'all's day. It's the middle of the week. I hope things have been prosperous for you. I hope things have been good for you. And even in those moments when things were not good, it was still good because it could have been worse, right? So good morning to everyone. So, what do I really want to talk about? I really want to talk about how do you get through the rough spots? How do you get through that part that seems like you can't get through it? That's the only way I know how to put it. How do you get through how do you get through that to get to the next part? Because see, what cannot happen is you just overlook it and keep moving. Because if you overlook it and keep moving, you're not moving in your full capacity. And so you're going to need to deal with that so that you can go ahead and do what you're supposed to do. It's like a puzzle. A puzzle is not finished until you put the last piece in it. I don't care if the puzzle is 1,000 pieces. If you got 999, the puzzle is not finished until you add the last piece. So, and sometimes in this life, we tend to not want to deal with things, whether they seem, it's just something about words with me in this part of my life. They're just words that I don't want to use, but I believe words have life. I just believe that. I believe words have life. And if we begin to speak negative, then that's what it is. And I always want to try to find a different way to say things. So words like, why are you struggling? And why is it so hard? And, because that pulls us into a place where we feel like we're defeated. I want to use words that encourage us to move forward. But, reality is that there are times when we have a rough patch, and there are times when things seem a little harder than other things. And there are times when we seem lonely, when we, don't feel like we are all out here all by ourselves. There's no one to help us. We do feel like that. But what we cannot do is stay in that. And I think that's the part. We stay in things too long. We stay in things absolutely too long. We linger in things too long. I'm just going to talk about me. I've been dealing with some things here recently that I thought I was able to just move through it. But see, when you deal with my feelings, when you abuse my feelings, it puts me in a place that I'm almost lifeless because I'm a good person. I'm not saying that because somebody else said it. I know I'm a good person, and you don't have to try to use me. You don't have to try to get over on me. You can tell me the truth. And if you tell me the truth, I'm okay with the truth and I can move on. But when you manipulate me, when you try to use me, when you try to make it seem like I'm not comprehending or capable of understanding, it puts me in a place that, man, I'm like, what is it about me that will make somebody want to do that? What is it? What is it about me that would make you want to use me? Because I know I'm a good person. If you ask me for something and I got it, I'm going to give it to you. I promise you I'm going to give it to you. If I don't give it to you, I'm going to find a way to get it. If you come to me and ask me for advice, I'm giving you advice. If you come to me and say, I need help with this, I'm going to do my best to help you. I am a giver. I know this for a fact. Nobody has to tell me that. Nobody. And I don't understand what people see when they look at me and think that they can do that. Yeah. And then when I go left, I'm the bad person. Oh, she just mean. She just angry. She just hateful. She just, she always yelling. She always screaming. But you put me there. You took me there. I was fine. You could have stayed a stranger. You could have stayed a stranger. You didn't have to come to me. You could have left me out of it, but you chose to come to me. Then you put me in this place. Now I'm the problem. What? And now I have to figure out, and you can say whatever you want to. I go to a place of, am I really that bad? Even though I know I'm not. Even though I know I'm a good person. I've messed up in life. Yes, all of us have. But overall, I'm a good person. I'm somebody you want in your corner, baby. Listen, I'm somebody that you want to know. I promise you are. But if you come into, listen, just leave me out of your stuff. Just leave me alone. Listen, it takes something out of me to try to get back. And it's the thing of you abusing my feelings when you say one thing and you do something else. Man, that takes me out. It takes me out. Listen, when I have done good by you and you use me, it does something to me. Man, I become weak. I have to fight with everything in me to get back. And that causes a chain reaction. That if I'm not, if I can be used in that, then I'm not good enough to do this. And why do I feel like I'm capable of doing this? And some of y'all be like, no, Brenda, that ain't. But that's just how I feel. That's just the reality of it. And people need to understand how devastating it is when you abuse someone. When you mistreat people on purpose. There are people out here that mistreat people on purpose. That's their goal every day, is to destroy somebody, to make somebody feel bad, to make somebody feel worthless, to make somebody feel like they're nothing. That's the job of some people. But I don't think they get that devastation, some people don't come back from it. That's why you have to be careful. And I think I'm kind of careful with people. I just, I believe you good until you show me different. And I don't know why people think that I'm so naive that I don't understand when I'm being used. I just don't. I don't think people understand that I understand that you just here to get what you here to get. And then when I cut you off, then when I stop talking, oh, she mean. She just mean. She got a bad attitude. But I trusted you. I believed you. I believed that you were going to do what you said you were going to do. I believed it. I didn't have any other reason not to. But you came in with an ulterior motive. See, I didn't see that part. I didn't see that. I couldn't see that. All I saw was you. All I heard was what you said. I didn't see the other side of you. And then you go off and you bring other people into it and you tell your side of the story, but you don't tell the whole story. You don't tell the whole story. You don't tell the part about you manipulated. You don't tell the part about you only wanted me when you wanted information. You don't tell the part about you needed me when you needed money. You don't tell that part. But you went and told your part. Oh, she just don't speak to me no more. She don't talk to me. Y'all better be careful. That's why you got to know people for yourself. Stop going off of what somebody else coming and telling you. Learn that person for yourself. Watch them and study them. Listen, in my relationships with men, I would tell them, don't ask me what I'm going to do. Watch me. Because I'm studying you. I ain't going to ask you nothing. I'm going to study you. I'm going to know you. And when a red flag comes up, I'll be prepared. I'm getting out and getting out quick. Study people. Listen. Listen to them. Watch them. Watch them. Do they just show up when it's good? Do they only come around when they want to know something? Listen, I had a friendship of over 30 years that is no longer a friendship. It's no longer a friendship. Was it my fault? No, it absolutely was not my fault. No, it wasn't. No, because what you not going to do, I'm full grown. What you not going to do is act like you my mama, because my mama's name is Mary. No, I just, no. Y'all need to, I'm not saying anybody on here is doing this, but you got to be careful how you treat people. You know, I'm a person that you can't ask me stupid questions because I'm not going to answer you. I'm just not. I'm just not. If you ever see me post something, let me listen. If you ever see me post something and you read it and you come back and say, did you post that? I'm not going to answer that. I'm not going to answer that. Anything that I post, anything that you see me post, I probably had a part in doing it, making it, building it, something. Don't ask me, did you make that? What? No, I didn't. I didn't make it. I'm just putting it up. Really? Don't ask me. Don't listen. If you ask me something crazy and I don't answer, that's how you know it's crazy, because I didn't answer. If I told you I'm going to Atlanta, why would you ask me, are you going to Atlanta? I'm just saying, be careful of the people in your life. I don't care how long they've been in your life. I don't care. Because it has been proven that time doesn't matter with some people. And if you're the person in any relationships that people are always coming to and they never want to know, if they come in the conversation and they, hey, how you doing? And you say, I'm okay. And they go right into their problem. They don't really care. They don't really care. If they always taking over the conversation, they don't really care. They don't. And I'm at a point in my life, I'm not going to be used by nobody else. I'm going to call you out from now on. I'm going to call you out. If you say to me, we're going to do this, this, and this, and when it's all said and done, we didn't do nothing but this, I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out. Because that's not right. That's not right. You promise people stuff and then you don't come through with it. That's not right. And it causes, like I said, listen, I've had to deal with depression, and it's not cute. It's not, listen, depression is a beast. I mean, it will chokehold you. And I have to understand how it's triggered, if it's triggered in my life. I have to understand that. I'm not going back there. I'm not. I don't care what I got to do. I am not going back there. I'm not. Listen. If I got to cry through it, I'm not going back. If I got to scream through it, not going back. I'm not going to allow people's selfishness to take me back to a place that I literally almost gave up in. I am not going back. But that doesn't mean that I don't have feelings. I'm a good person. I don't care what you say. Oh, she ain't good. Okay, well, you call it whatever you want. But I bet you if you needed me, you can be a stranger. If you needed me, I would show up for you. But we have to stop hurting people. We have to stop. And then we have to stop. We have to stop lingering in things too long. You know, there are areas in your life that you come to the conclusion that this may just be the way it is. This, I just might have to be alone for the rest of my life. But then if there's a desire in you not to be alone, you're going to have to figure out a way to deal with that. And you can't let every Tom, Dick, and Harry come in your life. You just can't. You have to be careful. You have to be cautious. You have to be looking. You have to. I've been single for what? I know 10 years. Single and saved. I don't have John coming in the front door and Bob going out the back. Because I have standards. And do I get lonely? Absolutely. Do I wish I had someone that I could say we hanging out and doing? Yeah. But see, then I know me, and then I have to decide with all that I do, what person could come in and fulfill that and still allow me to be who I am. Because I'm not going to change who I am. Listen, I don't work too hard to become this, baby. And for me to double down and whispering, and that's not me. See, sometimes we as women, we talk this talk of what does he bring to the table and what does he got and how much money do. I don't care nothing about none of that, baby, because if he can't beat me to the throne room, he's not for me. If he can't beat me in the heavenlies, baby, he ain't for me. I don't care how much money he got. I got money. What do you mean? I got a house. I got a car. I know how to pray. It's nothing that I want that I cannot get. But if you can beat me to the throne room, now we can talk. We can talk. I don't care what kind of car you drive, because I walked for a long time, baby, so I'm not moved by that. If you come in with a prayer in your mouth, well, let me take notice. If you telling me, let's go to church, let's do it. If you are worshiping me, I might have to give you another glance, honey. But he got to make $200,000. No, he don't have to make that, because I got a God that said he will supply all my needs according to his riches and glory. So We got it wrong. You listen, where you want to go to eat? At home? I like to cook. Let's go to the grocery store. Let's do that. But all this other foolishness that we talking about, and I'm all of this, and if we can't go to baby, take yourself to the finest of you. Listen, you asking somebody to take you to the finest of restaurants, and you can't even take yourself to that restaurant. What kind of sense does that make? And how does that tell you anything about the person? How? I'm just saying. I don't know why I went on that rant, but if somebody need to hear it, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. But be careful of how you treat people. People, when people open themselves up, believing that what you're saying is real, what you're saying is right, what you're saying is what it is, and then come to find out that it ain't. You know how hurtful that is? But then you go on hopping, skipping, jumping, and you go on about your business. And they're left to deal with the fallout. That's all I got. I've been pushing. In this last month, when I say I have been pushing to get through some stuff, I've been pushing. Man, pushing, listen, push ain't even the word. Push ain't even the word. I don't even know what the word is. I think I'm over it and I'm going, and then I think about it again, and y'all got to understand these things that people do, they keep replaying in your mind. It ain't like they just go away instantly. You have to fight them thoughts, man. You have to fight them thoughts. You do. You have to fight them thoughts. So, yeah. You all have a great day. I just needed to say something to some folks that wanted to listen. I hope y'all have a beautiful day. And be careful with opening yourself up. I don't care how bad you want it. I had to go get my light fixed on my car, and my car is paid for. And I'm not bragging, that's just the way it is. And there was another one, beautiful one, the same model that I had, just a newer year, sitting on the lot. I could have bought it with no problem. Could have drove off the lot with it. But I didn't. Be careful what you open yourself up to. Please. Be careful. Be careful of these scammers on Facebook, on these dating apps, this for somebody. These dating apps, baby, they ain't nothing but straight up scammers. And when you on these dating apps and you think they real, ask some tough questions. Ask some tough questions. Don't ask them no sideways, how you doing? How do you think I'm doing? Why are you in my inbox? What do you want? Who are you? Where are you from? And y'all got to stop with this when they come in there and they talk. All they doing is texting you. Tell them send you a real-time picture right now. You want one right now, a real-time picture. But I'm just saying, be careful out there. Over in the Songs of Solomon, it says, I'm paraphrasing, do not open yourself up too quickly. Don't give in to love before time. Don't, because it's devastating. It'll mess you up. But let me go. I got calls to make, people to see, things to talk about. Listen, I'm going to need y'all to go on that Angel Tree wish list and the Sign Up Genius and get these items in here for these people, for the community. If you know of a business that would like to partner with us and fill a duffel bag, let me know. Or maybe they can fill 5 duffel bags. I don't know, but I need these items in here. Okay? I need them in here. I love y'all. Thank y'all for listening. Have a most marvelous day. And I will talk to you all later. Bye.